Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Caesar 4. We left off last time with Empire Mission number 1, Viminacium, and now we're moving on to Empire Mission number 2. Well, on the economic side at least, Alexandria, and it very specifically says grain, so I think Rome's going to be throwing a bitch fit about sending them grain, but that is something that is easy to get in large quantities, so let's hop into it.
Plebs beg for bread. Equites expect bread and vegetables, and let's not even get into everything the patricians demand. It's proving to be quite tiresome, so Governor, you shall travel to Alexandria in Aegyptus to ensure that regular shipments of food flow from the Nile into the empire's eager granaries. While the transfer of food is your primary responsibility, it also behooves you to make Alexandria a shining example of Roman civilization. Building a thriving city will not be easy in the desert climes. Arable land is precious. Make sure that your farming operations are secure. Dipping into the food intended for Rome from time to time to support your city might be attractive, but be wary of losing a hungry Caesar's favor.
So I can already see that prosperity is rather low, but culture is very high. So that means we don't need to have like really crazy high like property value, but we definitely need to make sure that they have their proper access to nice, big, interesting looking map here. Let's see, looks like sand digging pits over here. Probably the same thing. Maybe clay. Oh, we got clay too. I like that. So clay and sand, so easy access in some cool looking ancient ruins here. Easy access to basic goods. I see a lot of flat land, but there's also little bits of rock here and there that I'm going to want to avoid for my major city sections. And this is the only section of arable land. But why don't we go ahead and take a look at the Empire, see what we can trade what with. Ooh, that's good. Large quantities of clay, easy to export. Glass, that's just one more step. They want nothing, but I can import stuff from them over in Africa. Sardinia wants huge quantities of grain. Rome will send me weapons. And all the way over in Narbonensis, I can export sand. So, easily the first thing to do is going to be to open up one of these. Oh, that one's 4,000. Wow. Cost to open trade, nothing. Interesting. And I'm going to do this one because I can easily... That's an easy source of early doodles or early denarii. All right, so I think the first thing we were going to want to do is figure out where the normal plane of play is. So it's where do we want to? Do you want to look at everything from this direction or this direction? Probably this direction. Okay, so let's start on the exterior and start working our way in to a 3. 1, 2, 3. Can we get another one in evenly? 1. That's 9. Let's go to 12. 12, and then grain farm. We're just gonna go. So that would be 6. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Fits in there perfectly. I love that. And then a road section there. And to connect this to the normal doodle, what I'm going to do is just draw it this way until we hit some... Oh, nope, that's going the wrong way, gentlemen. The wrong way. So I think the easiest way to connect a doodle to a dongle is going to be heading off this way. 500. Not that it literally matters, but it's a good idea. Clay is going to be a important export. So what we're going to want to do is set up some trade, the early trade. So Syrincia, is that it? Achaia? Gonna plop that in. That's a trade. Oh, this is a trade depot. This is land? Oh, right, because it's just over, right? Forgot about that. It's just off in that direction. So we could just say, hey, You go right there. And road. Here, he's going to be on this, like, intersection where the roads normalize. It's going to be this very strange intersection here. Where all the roads normalize. But I think it looks kind of cool. Alrighty. And then what we can do is... So yeah, this is cockeyed. This is normal. Now what we can do is go clay digging camp. Throw a couple of these guys down. Easy as can be. We're going to want a couple of them. We're also going to specifically want a warehouse out here. Oof. So, this is going to be a really ugly little section. Or what we could do is get rid of this road. Always do that. Get rid of this wonky section of road and just connect it in somewhere else. Someone said there's an undo button somewhere. Oh, hello. Yeah, but I think I've undone too much stuff already. So, warehouse. I don't really mind wasting some money early. Put in a couple warehouses there. Start making this a little more normalized so it doesn't look so crazy wonky. Make sure these guys are just selling this shit. And what I'd love to do is start putting in housing over here. But how do I want to do this? I'd like it to fit perfectly so I could do 3. But I think the best thing to do is just gonna guess here. And let's see, how many doodles are these? There's not a measuring tool. So like 1, we can 1. Alright, I'm gonna not move the screen. I'm gonna put my finger on the screen. That's where it goes. 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's six doodles. So I gotta count out 6 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then go over. And that should perfectly fit in 3. Yeah, I got it. So I could put in a nice little housing block right there. That's better. That's cool. And then if we want, we could actually get rid of that wonky road there. Let's go with a reservoir, like, right there. And then we can just go aqueduct. Aquadongle duck. Pump house. We're gonna have to pop it in somewhere a little wonky. Oop. Well, that's peculiar. The Romans were masters of the floating, unsupported aqueduct. That's really not too bad. Now, let's see. Fountain. Can't fit it in there, but we can fit it in like there. Let's undo that. Let's get rid of this wonky section of road. So we can have some better... it's gonna mess up this aqueduct too, but we'll just put it back in. And unfortunately, we do run into a little road problem there. So this isn't going to be perfect either. I know we're wasting a little bit of money, but I'm okay with that so that my brain doesn't explode from... Oh, Shiza. That mean, okay. Let's get rid of this section of road too. Gotta have to keep wonking around with this. Till it works correctly. All right, oh, let's undo that. So I want it to look not terrible, but okay. Okay, that's not too bad. We got a couple doubles up there, but that's not too bad, really. Ooh, can I fit the fountain? Ah, I thought I could actually fit it in right there, but I can't. But I can. Oh, just about right there. Well, otherwise that'd be a basically wasted spot. Yeah. Oh, shit. Undo that. Thank you, undo button. Fountain. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is that there and equites. Or not. That's not equites. Equestrians. So yeah. They're gonna go there, and now we'll get this going. We'll go prefect's office. That'll fit in here without any issue. I don't know what I'll fit in there, so let's go ahead and just put an engineer's office in over there. Probably need... Where's the doodles? The doodles down this way. So over here... Let's go ahead and put a cross street in. We're gonna need... Let's lay out one more section for housing. Because I know I'm gonna need more. And then what we'll do is we'll go over this way. We'll go food market, basic goods market, luxury market. And then we'll just get that one closed because we don't need it up right now. Roads. And then we have that planned out. Trade port's not up yet. We need a granary. All the food is coming from that direction. So let's go ahead and put that in. No, it's not gonna fit. It's just a slightly different size, isn't it? Is it? Can't tell. No, it's the same size. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. Trying to do a little bit better city planning these days. Public health is extremely poor. Well, yeah, that's because the city just opened. Food stock, yeah, I'm aware of that too. So they'll move all the food down here, and then the food will get disseminated out to these bastards. I don't think we can fit anything in there, so we can just go like... I think it's funny that you could do two... You could fit that stuff in there, but not like right away. And I'm not going to spend money on that right now. So that's all getting sold. So right off the bat, we have a small income. We don't have a tax office yet, so we'll have to put that up so we can collect at least the taxes from these guys. And what we can do is make sure that's in right here, so that's tax office. And so that the gods don't start slapping me around, let's put in a little temple to Jupes here. Jupes. We need more jobs. So let's also do Ceres. She might help me out. And Bacchus. Yeah. And we'll just get this out like that. Jobs. Oh, that's almost perfect. Almost. Because I don't have anything else for them to do right now, so. Cool. Hopefully Rome doesn't start asking for anything other than grain super early. Or money. And the other thing was it glass or pot? Oh, that's not what I meant. Glass or pottery? Let's see. So that's glass. Does anybody want pottery? That's a lot. But look at the price to open that trade route. So nobody wants pottery, but there are people who want glass. So any pottery constructed would be for myself. Oh, screw you, Rome. And we're definitely going to need more of these. Uh-oh. It's going to be prefect's office down here. To help this stuff out. Put out the fires, the grain's on fire. Yeah, so this one will fill up super fast, and then they'll fill up that one over there, which is further away. And that'll help with the orders. Well, what's the max here? 32. I know public health is poor. How about you suck it up for now while I'm trying to get this shit set up? Yeah, these guys fill these, because these will fill up super fast. That means that'll be the stuff I can ship, and then this is the stuff that'll be easy access for the people. Let's build one more of these. We're going to need a bathhouse that is extremely centrally located and in an area that's going to be tough to work, so that's good. One more equite house. And that'll help with public health. Help a lot. People are a little pissy about the wages, so... is it Imperial? Ratings? Labor.
We do not have enough jobs for all of our...
Damn you, Rome! Making things difficult on me. Very nice little city started so far. I think we could ship that grain without any issue now. Ship it. Yeah, it's just, I hope they took the stuff in there rather than the stuff in there. 12 farms should produce enough food for quite a large number of people. The issue is just that the population center is a little far away. Health risks in the city are high. Well, we just got the bathhouse up, so cool your tits. I mean, we could provide some extra jobs in the form of like a barber shop. That's really far away from where the population is, though. There's no, like, this is all set up in perfect little blocks. And I hate to... But, I mean, right over here, maybe, around where the bathhouse is, might not be a bad idea. That's literally across the street from the firehouse. The prefect's office. Yeah, I'm thinking down, like, in here, it's going to be harder to utilize this space. What the fire's out, damn it. It's September, we've sold only half. So there's way more room for profit in there. So that's got to be in more clay digging camps. Put in another one. Because what I want to do is max out what we're selling. I'm probably going to need like 5 or 6. And then have just enough over for my own personal uses. Here, let's do this. I can fit something in there, and then I can start putting them up at like over here. So, more jobs are needed. So I could. You know, why don't we bite the bullet and get a hospital in right there. That'll leave this little alley in the middle where I could put a couple things too. Bump it right up against the aqueduct here. Like, fresh water directly into the hospital. That should solve any health problems. This is like the health district. Go get a bath and then go get a boil lanced. Cool. Definitely. Well, I'm not seeing any buildup. And let's see. By the end of the year, we've done 2/3. Maybe a little higher. So I just saw a guy coming in. Yep. So I don't know if I can actually get a road back. I can't. It'll look ugly, but I can get a road back there. So that would be more clay digging camps. I'll get one more back there. And all it needs to do is touch this. So we can just like that. It's touching. Pretty ugly, but it's touching. These roads, these little rocks are definitely, I think, the most frustrating thing about the game. The fact that I would gladly pay, you know, a lot of money to landscape and get rid of them, just so I can build more evenly. Like this block not being able to get utilized appropriately because there's a rock in there, a little frustrating. But oh well. All right, so we got 5 clay digging camps, attempting to export approximately vegetables. I thought you said you wanted grain, you sons of bitches. Let's put this down, because now we see I gotta start a whole nother doodle. So farms, vegetable farm, vegetable field. Let's start over on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna do a lot. Ooh, can't. It's a little ways up before I can get another one in there. 1, 2. Should I just keep going? Yeah. 3, 4. So that's gonna be the same amount of doodles. So that's vegetable farm. And we're just gonna, they can reach it without an issue. So we're just gonna go, well, I don't know. Let's go like this. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, is that? No, that's not lined up. 5, 6. That should do the trick. And then we'll draw a road down. Draw this road over. If I need to, I can actually move the roads around just a little bit. So we're wasting a little bit of space there, but not any space that's being utilized and worked, so. And then we can do greeneries. Let's at least set up, let's set up 2 more. And let's make sure these ones are vegetable only, so that we have vegetables building up in here. Yeah, plenty of food. That's not an issue right now. Our exports are low price goods. That is a bit of an issue, but at least it is an income. And we can start working on a slightly better economy by, well, we can get more workers in without having to do too much work by setting up an industrial area, like 2 pottery workshops. Which are a decent distance away. Ship it from the nice areas. Kind of, you know, there's displaced a little. More fires, which means we need more doodly-doodlies. Let's go ahead and put a prefect's office and an engineer's office back here. And we need more people, but we can get more people easily by, yeah, just waiting for this stuff to build. The prefect's back there, so that's not going to burn down. Wait for the pottery to disseminate out, and these buildings will grow. But, you know, on the flip side, we did already plan out a second block of housing. Vegetables are coming on in. Damn straight, it's 1,000 citizens. As people pile in, this will start going up. 37, 38. What is this one? Next related figure.
You have to be careful not to work with the clay too close to the kilns, or it can dry right on your hands.
Cool. So these guys will start cranking out pottery. I guess we could leave these open for pottery, but we don't need shit tons of it. So let's say, let's put one of them at 0 and one of them at like half. So if, you know, so we're not going to be wasting clay that we could be exporting, producing copious amounts of pottery that we're not doing anything with. Unless Rome starts asking for it, then it's going to be like, hey, pottery. Have you heard of pottery bond?
Rome considers your efforts to be mediocre.
All right, ship that. Might redo this in the future, but for now it's fine. So we got, yeah, a couple full granaries, and then as those fill up, it'll you know, pile out to this next one, which is closer to the people. That's starting to actually, I just saw that go up a little bit instead of down, which was a nice change of pace. And something else I could do to start trying to bring in more money is to actually lay down some villas early right over here. It's a little far, or the other option is to road straight down this way and start laying them down over here. We'll see. These guys, you know, there's only 2 of these. I bet that's enough to make, to take care of our own personal demand without an issue. In January, I just missed December, so I didn't see how much we actually exported last year. Cool, these guys are growing larger. Alright, so the next best thing to export is probably going to be the pot or the glassware. That's so expensive. And this one is, again, a low quality good. That's that you know, not low quality, low price. This is a low price good as well, but there's so much of it. And that's easy. Yeah, let's go ahead and open that trade route, because I could get that up and running without too much issue. Is there sand over here? No, just clay. Clay, clay, clay. There's sand right there, but then again, it's close to the areas I was thinking of, you know, having fancy schmancy. So I could go over here and lay down another small industrial area. Wouldn't be too hard. So go ahead and ship that. Just need extending this road. Oh, looks like it's not gonna matter. So, let's see, we want to go over here and extend this road down. Yeah, that about brings me into the area. And then we can... Do I have to bulldoze the trees before it'll let me build the doodles? Let's see, that's going to be sand digging camps. No, I can just build right over them. Start with 2. We don't need a ton. The port, which is going to be this one. Go that way. Where can I fit this in? I had a spot there for a hot second. What is it? What is right there that's causing issue? I think there's just some rocks spread around. Yeah, not gonna fit in up there. Doot. And then we'll just go sell. You know, setting up an entire new industrial zone is not exactly cheap, but it will pay off. We'll make sure that they've got their own prefect's office and engineer office. Or not. Yeah, there's something right there that's an issue. And we'll have our own warehouse for goods. And we'll go 0 to everything, but they will be able to take sand and glassware. And set you to sell glass, which you're doing. And then we can go boom, and we'll go glass factory. And we'll do 2. And I believe I'll have to go over here and set my other warehouse, which is over here. Not to take in... Oh, yeah, they already moved all the way over here, so don't bother coming all the way over here with your shit. Sand or glass. Don't need to come all the way over here with it. Sand and glass. It's a long way to go. It's a long trip to get there. It's not needed over here. It's needed over in this little zone. So these guys will just start cranking out glass. Boom! Selling it. I think it cost about 1,000 to lay this industrial area out, but it should work. And that'll turn a better profit, which will be a good thing. And what we could do is kind of try to max this out, and then maybe throw down a warehouse over there that's easier to get. That's, you know, a little bit more centrally located, that can be used for goods that'll go to the basic goods. Well, is it this good? Basic goods market, yeah. See, it's November. How we doing here? 109, not too bad. And I'm still not seeing any buildup, which means we can still go for more clay digging camps. Can't fit another one in there or there. I got this going right there. I don't want to go crazy with these. I like trying to find that nice little balance in the economy. And what I want to do is maximize my clay exports and produce just enough pottery for my own goods. There's no pottery being built up. Holy shit! $5,500. Oh God.
Rome considers your efforts to...
The finances of
Rome...
More attention.
I think...
Rome considers your efforts to be mediocre.
No, donate that to the city. Change my own salary to 0. Accept that. Holy God. That is a lot of money really early on, considering the fact I don't have any really, you know, pricey trade goods to work with. Alright, let's see. So the sand is building up. There's no pottery. So that means oh God. It means we need more pottery workshops. And now we're down 1,800 ducats. Rome ducats. Whoo! And they Rome just raised their wages. So I need to just hope for the best in terms of our economy here. Oh, God. That's really bad. That's going to mean people are... That might ruin my city. 50... That's a big jump. It used to be... You know, it started out as like 1,000. And I think I saw it go up to 3,000 maybe is the highest I had to pay. I think there was one that was like 2,500 and 3,000 back to back, but it was 2 separate incidents. I've never seen one that was 5,500. First thing in, like, you know, the first raid that came. That is really rough. That is really rough. There's no other way to make money for me. I already gave all my money to Rome. The next trade ship coming this way. Faster! Get here faster, it'll be a full load. I think 8 is what they'll take. That'll help out a lot. Alright, oh, did he just disappear? Alright, that was about 500 ducats worth of stuff. Oh shit, I built the wrong one. Motherfucker, that hurts. This guy's not going to be the most, profitable one in the land. I was so used to building the pottery workshop, I was like, why is there a different commodity there? Alright, we're almost out of the hole. Alright, at least oh, there we go. Okay, it didn't disappear that time. Rome's not pissed that I'm not in the hole anymore. But that put a big hamper on the economy. Fuck me. And then I made this little mistake, which we have to fix. If that one of those comes again soon, I'm not gonna be able to... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to survive it. Oh, what we need to do is make sure that these are not taking in vegetables. I want to make sure that we have good stocks of both. We got some pottery starting to build up, which is nice. You still need to export more clay, I think. Alright, I think maybe I'll wait for the next trade ship to come and then fix the issue I made over here. So I want to make sure that we're maximizing this, and we're not maximizing this. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of this. We're going to go glass factory. 3 of them. But yeah, I don't want to go crazy. And we do have pottery building up, which means we are... Well, I did have that third one, but I think we'll be okay. We are maxed out on what we're using on pottery, so I don't think I need any more pottery workshops because we got it building up, and I don't need to start filling up my warehouses with unused pottery. So what'll have... These should probably just start filling up eventually. If they have nowhere to put it, and then... Now, these guys come fast. And again, we're not maximizing, so that's one more clay digging camp. Right here. And hopefully that will maximize my profits off clay. Oh, I got 1,000 ducats in the bank. That's good. It's a good thing. These guys, I don't know if we're actually... So we're probably not actually using any of that on by ourselves. It's just all getting exported. But it's a commodity specifically being made to export, so... So with 2 going for most of the year, we exported about... We're going to do about 40. So 3 will do the trick. And then these guys are set up to not overproduce. They'll fill this up, and we'll be good. Nice. Okay, so that's going. That really helped the economy. Start selling a basic good rather than just raw goods. And Rome will sell me enough weapons in 1 year to outfit 1 legion, I think. I think we're doing a little bit better. I think we're just at about that place where we're going to be producing enough clay to fully utilize. So ideally, I want to see 8 in here every single time another trader comes, or more. Yep. Because I think he'll only take 8.
Call on me when it absolutely, positively has to be there within a year.
That's cute. All right, we're starting to do a little bit better again. Yeah, now we're doing, because now we're selling the most that they'll take.
Low wages make for unhappy workers and discourages new arrivals.
Okay. Oh, wow. Didn't actually think that would be a thing so early. I didn't think the glass would actually get over here. But if we're... You know, if we're maximizing our exports, you can use the rest. It's fine. Cool. I would love to start exporting the grain. Love to start exporting the grain. But I need 4 grand in the bank to be able to do that. More than 4 grand in the bank. And who knows when the next raiders are coming. So these guys are about perfect. Yeah. These guys need more jobs. Sand, nothing. Glass. Well. I guess we can't start. Technically, we can't start. With some patricians over here. It would be right in here. Does being next to the poor people piss them off? Not really. Which would mean getting rid of this diagonal section here. And all the other shit. And starting to throw them down in this general vicinity. Which is why I didn't want to start building camps in here. The digging camps. It's going to mean getting rid of that section of road. Ship it. To fit more in. But for now, we'll do 3. They want there's no entertainment, which would need we need more equites to provide them with their necessary entertainment. So let's finish off this house. Oh, I did that wrong, didn't I? Something's not right here. Yeah, this one. Because we're going to need entertainment back here. So it means more of those guys. Get some little... what do we want to start with? Can we fit something in over here? Fit a theater in? Oh, perfect. Almost. Well, okay. I know what we'll do is it'll face this way. But to get it closer to the patricians, we'll do this. I really wish I could fill in that little section of road there, but I can't, and I'll actually do that too. Make sure it's being touched as much as possible. Giggity. Oh, and I need an actual actors guild, which can be fitted in basically anywhere. Doesn't need to be close to anything. And I don't want it kind of like messing up my beautiful floor plans. Trying to just squeeze it in somewhere. And I didn't squeeze it in correctly. Let's get rid of this section of road here. And go Actors Guild. Just kind of get it somewhere where it's not in my way. Trying to get rid of those wonky sections as I go. Nice little housing area. Anybody move in yet? Yeah, you did. Well, they got water here, right? That's close enough. Yes, just barely. Just barely. And it's just for a little bit of taxes. I mean, they won't have great, you know, crazy houses, but they'll provide me a little bit of tax income. They're not gonna be too pissy up over here. We'll evolve with desirability. Religion, really? My little, you know, maybe that's too far away. My little religion block over here, my shrines. A little far away. Isn't that cute? Maybe some larger, more proper temples will be a little bit better. God damn it, Rome. These guys upgraded, and now I need more jobs. Yeah, see, now we got it starting to build up, which means this is gonna get maximized really well. And none of the other warehouses are set to utilize this stuff. Correct?
This city would never get anything it wanted without people like me.
Yep. Cool. It is now time. So if I want to start turning a larger profit, I need to get taxes, more taxes collected, or I need another trade route. And there's not any trade routes to choose from that I can turn a profit off of, other than the ones I already have. So this one would be the next logical choice, as it's the next cheapest one. And I can do the exact same thing I did over here. So let's wait till we got a little bit more money in the bank, and then try to get that set up. Little nervous about another section of raiders coming in and demanding, you know, like a king's ransom. Thought those guys might be a little pissy, but they'll live with it. Only has one type of food. I see 0 in there. See precisely 0 types of food in there. I mean, it's really not that far away. Oh my. Alright, so we got a little bit of money, so now we're going to do this one. Open that trade up. Ship it. And now we're going to go Narbonensis. Hopefully we can get another one in over here somewhere. Without too much trouble. I don't think we're going to be able to get another one in here without too much trouble. See. Maybe over on this side. It'd be easier. What is this line right here that's preventing me from utilizing this? Well, this is frustrating. Just trying to find some place to put this goddamn thing in. Not gonna make it easy, are you, you sons of bitches? Alright, orders, sell the sand. Sell any excess sand we have. Which is gonna be a lot, because this place buys the same amount. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it's also producing for this, which we're using. So we're gonna need a lot more sand digging camps over here. Sand collecting 1. Ah, shit. Alrighty. Let's make sure we have. Let's go with 6. And see where that puts us. At least it lines up nicely. And all those people piling into. I think they just go to the whichever one is the closest. So they just pile into the closest one. There's no max. It's not like, you know, 1 or 2 can I mean, it would make sense from a gameplay standpoint why to you say, you know, each two collecting camps can use a pit. And that way it would force you to use some of the other resources and, you know, you actually utilize them. That'd be cool. Hey, where are you going? Is that glass or sand? Glass. Basic goods market, that's fine. Sending some of it out to the basic goods market. I don't have an issue with that. It's not too far away from the location of where it's being collected, so I don't see an issue brewing there. Oh, you just disappeared again. There it is again. All right, well, okay. So, we did hit that issue. We are further in debt than we were before, but we also have a much larger, we have a more varied and larger source of income, more potential income than we did before. Because we are maximizing our clay, which we weren't doing the last time. We are exporting maximum, well, I mean, it's probably maximum now, amount of glass, and we are also exporting the sand. You can actually see that the sand's building up in here pretty good, which means that's going to be exporting, and this is also building up. So it looks like we're going to be maximizing our exports from these sections. We just got to give it a hot second for a few minutes for everything to kind of build up. Where are my ships? Where are my ships? I need my ships. This can hold, I think, 32. It's definitely full. They're coming in. And this is, so yeah, this is gonna be a nice section. I'm wondering if more ships come, because I'm almost positive 8's all they'll take. Nope, they took 12. Okay. And this guy, okay, they are, okay, there's more ships coming in, and they carry more. Few heads turn. Well, that guy will pick up 12 too. I thought he'll pick up. Maybe it's 8 for land, 12 for ships, probably. And we're out of debt already. And what we want to make sure is that, I think this is going to work out pretty well, because we want to make sure that we're prioritizing exporting the glass, because that's worth more. Like how sometimes the ships pop in and then just boop, disappear. Actually, I think we could be export. I don't think we're maximizing our exports on glass. Well, look at that. Oh, you just got better trees than your neighbors. You're both medium. You just got nicer trees. I get it. I get it. Trying to outshine the neighbors. So these guys are too far away, probably kitty corner. I'm glad we got to utilize this nicely. Go ahead and ship that. Not having an issue with grain, which is nice. And then the next thing is going to be exporting extremely large amounts of grain to Sardinia, I think it was. It's not desirable enough over here, but I can fix that. Yeah, beautiful. Full. These are full, and there's nowhere else to go, so that'll actually prevent any... You know, everything will just kind of build up and stay steady from there with it like this. And what we want to see is that same thing happening over here. Yeah, so it is August, so if we're over half, we're at half, so we're probably not producing enough glass. So let's go ahead and throw down some more glass factories. Ship that. Let's put in 2 more. And what I'm going to do is put a basic, another warehouse. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to put in another warehouse. Oh, I got to sneeze. That's going away. Like over here. And say nothing except for... Right now we have 2 basic goods. So let's say half glass, half pottery. I'm going to start laying out some more plazas too. Because, you know, nobody likes living next to a warehouse. But we'll just start, you know, trying to get those nice plazas around in the main areas. Sure, everybody knows that the government appreciates their hard work through the use of paving tiles. Still desirability, really? Okay. Now what I'm hoping is that'll help disseminate out basic goods, because that was an issue just the proximity, because we're at the point where there's not a transportation issue over here. These places are just kind of filled up, so they can take the time to move stuff over here without an issue. And the same thing is what I'm hoping for over here, is that we'll just start maxing out. Well, let's give this a pause and see what we're looking at. So close, and also close. So not bad. Let's go ahead and throw down one more camp. And I think maybe we'll leave the factories, because we didn't really get a chance. Those were built partway through the year. Did I do... Is that... You're facing... Undo that. You're facing the wrong direction. Better. And we have the workers, which is great. Alright, bustling economy. The next thing is going to be copious amounts of food. Alright, so there's no glass building up here yet, but I think it'll take a year or two to really creep up to the point where we're like over here in this industrial zone. Alright, let's take a look at our desirability right now. That's really not that bad. I mean, we could easily do this. Yep. And that solved that issue. Probably still got job issues, yeah. And let's go ahead and take a look at our labor, which is fine. Everything in here is fine. Good. Alright, we are not at the point where I'm willing to start throwing ducats on exotic goods, though. So they're going to have to hold their tits. Excuse me. Grand estate for the governor. Almost. It is one tile size difference. No, it's the same size there. I thought it was actually slightly different. I deserve it. Clearly, I deserve it. I know it. You know it. Everybody knows it. That'll make everybody happy, seeing my grand estate. So grand. Can I fit a... I can fit a forum back here. That's pretty cool. Can, like, that. Get that in there. Run another road this way, because I could fit more in here and back here if I wanted to. But, I mean, I don't need a ton of these guys. Don't need a lot. I would need more water. You know, I can't fit them back there because of water. But if I build another one of these over here, another reservoir, then I could fit more in there. It's good to know. Walled estate. Want to make sure there's no riffraff getting in here. Oh, that's the back. This is the front. There we go. Beautiful. Bustling little area. Still, the sand is still not building up, but it is pretty good over here. Oh yeah, and we definitely maxed this out. Perfect. That's great to see. So that means these will start filling up pretty soon. And then we'll... Oh, shit! Oh, the basilica's on fire. That's not... That's ominous. Those are bad portents. Someone put it out, goddammit! Where's the fire brigade? Oh, the whole city's going up. Why is half the city on fire? Where are the rest? Where's all the firemen? Let's get 2 more of those guys in here. I just built that. Oh, that's gonna burn down for certain. Somebody? Anybody? Oh, yeah, there it goes. Ah, that was ominous. Yeah, that was bad. That wasn't good. Yeah, that was not good. But we do have money now, at least. Which means we can do this. Trade port Sardinia. And I mean, it's a straight shot over this way to get over here. And unfortunately, there's like, you know, every spot's got like 1 tile off. Which is very unfortunate. Just makes this a pain in the ass to try to do. And, not very pretty to look at. Sell it. Look at that distance to travel, though. That's an issue. I'm gonna throw down some more granaries so that we can make sure that all this stuff is kept in good regard. Oh, let's make sure those roads are in. Orders, grain only. Grain only. Veggie only. And then we'll leave this one as grain. We need more grain than veggies. And a lot of these fields, you know, they're just sitting there, so. And did I set that up to sell? I don't remember if I clicked it. Yep, I did. That's gonna be tough, I think. Ooh, that's nice to see. The glass is starting to build up over here. Good. Good. It's very good, actually. Let's go ahead and burn, or get rid of that. Oh, shit, nope, just this. Just this. There we go. Let's rebuild that. That was right here, Governor. That was my forum. Shit, undo that. That was off by 1. There we go. Cool. Like, we don't need super crazy guys. We just need the ability to, We just need the ability to keep them, you know, it's a slight modicum of normalcy. You. Someone's got to import these blocks. Let's import, like, let's just buy a couple blocks. We don't need a lot. We'll just buy them and then immediately be like, nope, we'll change our mind. So we've got some in there. Now we're not buying them anymore. It's not a commodity that gets used regularly. So that means religion. That's going to be a temple to Jupes. Plop it in there. That. Alright, that's going to take care of religion for these bastards. And we don't have an exotic goods market yet. So that's something that's going to need to get put in, which will fit in very nicely right there. And I might be able to throw a warehouse back here. I can. Getting the road over there would be an issue, though. So let's put it, like, there. And just go like this. And this warehouse will take nothing. And then what we'll do is we'll say you'll take small quantities of basic goods. And that's it. Actually, let's put it on, like, 8. And we'll tell this guy orders to buy small quantities of silphium. And we'll go over here. We'll do the same thing with these guys. We'll just tell them to buy small quantities of what you can get. And disseminate it out. Honey. And there's some food. Both of those, but it's easier to drag than anything else. Alright, so you get food, I get perfume. And that will send... They'll start building up in here. And then they'll go out to the exotic goods warehouse, and then they'll go out to those guys, and everybody will be happy. I like setting up the warehouses like that. It kind of puts a cap without too much micromanagement on your on the expensive economic stuff. And I'm sure we just blew through several thousand denarii buying that stuff, but it was the initial like splurge. And what I'm hoping to see is that this will fill up with various types of exotic goods. This will fill up with various types of exotic goods, and soon we'll be like, well, the exotic goods market is full, the warehouse is full, so we're not going to need to buy anymore because we don't have anywhere to put it. Too little entertainment again. I'm going to go ahead and I'll keep that road in there maybe, or maybe I'll just move it over one. I'm gonna take that one out. Actually fits in there really nice. Oh, shit. Odium. And that doesn't need anything special about it. So now they're saying education. Trying to find like a good place to put the school. What about a library? That'll fit in over here. Ooh, right there. Right there's better. Right there's more centrally located. Shiza. Well, there goes my economy again. We have no luxury goods right now, but we do have a huge export economy, so that's good. As long as the water keeps flowing, I'm happy. Some blocks sitting around over there. Oh man, that hurt. Right after I splurged a lot of money. Yeah, and we're still buying that stuff. So we're gonna have to stop buying that stuff. Or we're just gonna spend more money than we're making. But we got a bunch of it sitting around, so it should be fine. It is May, so we should be maximizing our exports pretty well right now. Alright, this guy's got a couple different items in there. That's good. These guys are pretty happy. Listen to the lovely music. I don't hear it. Someone playing? Maybe he's singing. I can hear applause. Oh, they left. Yeah, a bunch of this stuff sitting around now. And, you know, definitely came to a better profit without the constant import of that stuff. What do we got in here? Silphium. Oh, you know, look at this. Yeah, these places would, ooh, yeah. Just keep buying that stuff and putting it in some of these other ones that haven't been properly managed. Grapes. Iron. Marble. Olive oil. Keep the marble in here is fine. Yeah, all that silphium. Marble's fine. The clay is fine. Yeah, that was an issue there. We don't need that much shit. All right, back in the black. Took a little while. Those guys are expensive. And what can we do anything ourselves for? Well, we have to import grapes and make wine. That'd be the cheapest way. And I don't remember where we import that from. Let's see. Is there a way through resources to say import limit per year? Oh, man. To say import only 8 per year. If that was a field you can type in, that would be nice. Or do, you know, do it in groups or something like that. I've same with all this stuff. Same thing. Tell them to only, we can import them, but don't import any more than like 1 shipment per year. Because there's a ton of different kinds, so they should be fine. And there's not that many of those guys, so. And then if there's no room to put the stuff, don't import any more of it. Yeah, this is where we can tweak the economy a little bit. It only takes a minute. It's not that bad. It only takes me a minute to take care of this. So only do 1 doodle per annum. But tell them you are allowed to buy, you know, this stuff. Small quantities of grapes, too. Can make our own weapons. So yeah, you can keep buying that stuff, just hold your tits on it. Yeah, and these guys won't upgrade because I don't have any wineries. But we could fix that by going over here and going like this. Wine factory. And we'll have a warehouse over here. Somewhere. We'll say wine. And grapes. And then we can go to this one and tell them that you could also put in wine here. Yeah, that's getting good. All these sections filling up with different exotics. Right, yeah, it's January, so the top of the year is when we would splurge on the exotic goods, and then the rest of the year would just be profit, 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 profit. We got food coming out the wazoo. The issue is transportation. Getting the food over here Oh, look at that. We're not really doing too much on the trade. It's really hard. How is it even possible to get that much stuff over there? Unless the only thing I can think to do is start like throwing granaries down in a line out this way. And having them like fill up in unison. You know, in linear fashion. Yeah, so there shouldn't be any more than, ship that, 8 of any in here, and then the individual doodles can hold 8 of any. We really went off the rocker with the silphium in these places, so that'll get used up. And after those initial splurges, we should be fine in terms of exotics. You know, just tell them to import them, put limits on those imports. Top of the year, we'll buy them. Bottom of the year, we'll profit. And there's, yeah, the wine didn't take that long to start flowing. Which will start getting out here. It'll take a little while, but it'll start getting out. We got a basic goods. We got a food. Do we have a luxury good market? We got base. No, we don't even have a luxury good market. We have an exotic good market and a library. But I did not put down a luxury market. But we can. Well, that might be close enough. I'm going to throw that down right there. Ship it. They'll get the line, start disseminating that out. And once these guys upgrades, we'll have more workers, we can build more entertainment, we can work on finishing the mission. So how's unemployment looking? Hang on. I was thinking about trying something. Plebs 3%. That means we're gonna need more houses for this plan. Oh shit, that doesn't fit in there. Is it off by 1? It's gotta be off by 1. Boom. The idea is just start building granaries in a big line heading out this way, and what they'll do is they'll fill up, like one will fill up, and then the next, and then the next, and then the next, and the next, and the material will start slowly creeping closer to the trade port. And as it does, we'll be able to export more and more and more and more and more. Yeah. Small amounts of wine. That's good. That's getting up, and there we go. Boom. Oh, it's on. Whoa, that's bad. That's a lot of money worth of stuff in there. All right, good. These guys, okay, those are good. Those are good. Already evolving. Luxury goods are getting out. Nice. So if we're looking at entertainment, we got an odium. We have a theater. We don't have an arena. We don't have a coliseum. Can I fit that in, like, in this? If we get rid of this juke, we can definitely fit in an arena, I think. Right there. And that means we're going to need weapons. So that's going to be the Gladiator Guild. Throw it down over there. Oh, wow. Still need more of these guys. Oh, it'll come. It'll come. Which means I don't even have the trade trade port to Latium open yet. I'll have to go down. Well, we might be able to fit it in easier over here. Somewhere. Yeah, it's not too much of an issue to get it in. Almost fits. Economy's a little shakier than it was before, but let's I mean, these are expensive, so let's just tell them to buy very small quantities of those. Because I'm just buying off all the bastards. So we'll buy very small quantities of weapons to use in the Gladiator Guild. Alright, so once those gladiators are working, that'll be good. And now what we're going to start doing is this. Damn you, Rome.
We do not have enough.
Oh, they lowered it looks like. I wonder if that tax office reaches over here. Let's check that. I think we got a... There's got to be a doodle for that. Yep. We're good. Okay. Cool. Looks like that's working now. More religion needed. I need more gods. I need to be more godly. Okay, so that's gonna be... Hey, Mars, how would you like a big fat temple right there? There we go. Medium estates, not too bad. Wow! Yeah, those are really filling up. Food production's huge. If anything, we could probably increase our food. You know, why don't we try that? Make sure that, because the population's growing as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do some more over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we really want to try to maximize this, and then we'll go ship it. Got all this stuff sitting around in the granaries, which is good. That's going to be food doodles, grain farm. And we'll just go 1, 2. Can't. So we're going to start going up here. 1, 2. Can't get it in there. 1. Can't. Damn it. Fuck me. Some bitch. Oh, that one? Can't be reached. Shit. So we'll have to go like this. Farm. I'm really bummed I can't fit that in there by one tile, but we do have... Let's build an extra one. And what we want to see is all these fill up in unison and just out this way. You can just start crawling them closer, seeing where that point is. At least we can afford to pay off those bastards now. Cool. Size of the city increased. So why don't we go ahead to our advisors, go to the Imperial, ratings. Population needs to be bigger. Favor's good. Prosperity's good. Security is good. And culture is almost there. So we'll increase the size of the population. Having trouble getting food out to everybody. Increase the size of the population. And increase our doodle, and we'll be good. So there's something we don't have. We don't have a clinic. I knew I could fit that in over here, though, so that's good. Oh, we need more equites. So what I'm going to do is build a road here. Like this. And we're going to go equites. They're going to start coming in over here. Might be a little far away from the water source, though. Start dropping those guys in. I need you to support the rich fucks. Yeah, these are filling up. And what we really want to do is probably make sure they're filling up on... Well, see, I think the issue is I'm pretty sure the goods come from... Looks like they're delivered to... Are they delivered here from... Okay, I can afford that. Nice. Are they directly delivered from the granaries or from the farms? Competent? Certainly, but not as competent as before. We have all of the food. How's our pleb is good. Equites is high. I did just build a ton more stuff. And what we're going to do is just go like this. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. We're going to do 5 more. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. And what we're going to do is start going veggie only, or greenery only. That's jobs, and hopefully it'll start helping out this situation. This is like granary row.
Our city's cultural...
Low wages make for unhappy...
Oh, they really jacked those. Rome is changing the wages a lot. So let's see. These guys are definitely coming from the farms and dropping off in the granaries.
You might be surprised by how much I can carry.
Trade port worker. So it looks like they're coming from the trade port. So the only way to help the situation, yeah, would be to get the granaries closer. It's really a shame that it works that way. Well, we just crept them a lot closer, though. This one's hard to keep full. I really wish I could prioritize it and say, fill this one first. I don't think you can, though. Education, which would be a schoolhouse. School. Put a school back here, I guess. That's not too far away, really. That's more jobs for the Equites, who have a lot of unemployment right now. Thanks, Mars. Oh, look at that. Cool. And I think a barber shop would make them... would be hygiene. We've got a barber shop somewhere. At least they're using this stuff first. Could make some cattle farms, see if that helps. Why don't we take a look again, though? We're looking at ratings. Culture's almost there, security's there, prosperity's there, favor's there, and population is almost there. So we've almost got it. And we're about an hour and a half in, so that's that's usually about the time it takes. So let's go ahead and throw down a barber shop. On the corner here. Corner barber shop. Now they're saying more entertainment, you sons of bitches. Next best thing would be a coliseum. Which is not precisely close. Well, we don't have a trainer, so a trainer would be this guy. Which would need meat, I'm pretty certain. Meat, so let's at least get some cattle up. Fit a couple of these in. It's 5. Okay, so cattle farm. Cattle farm. Oh, that actually... It almost fits in perfectly. We could do this to make it look a little nicer. Getting mighty close. Cattle farms do not smell well. Ah, that guy's on fire. Alright, so it's November. How are we looking over here? I don't think we're doing too well. We got a quarter of it. And it's just the distance because there's only like one guy. So the only thing that really matters is proximity. I mean, that's still pretty far away. You know, being if I was in here, that'd be a little better, but there's no room. Should be doing good up here, though. Alright, let's take a look at our ratings again. Culture, so population. We just need a lot more people. Hey, plebs, guess what you're gonna get? We're just gonna say, hey, we need more plebs, and we're gonna throw in a block. Doesn't fit in perfectly, but we're just about at the end of this mission. So this is just getting the point ducats, the favor ducats, the imperial ducats necessary to finish this off. And almost fits in there. It's a nice little city. I really like the way it's laid out. Got a little wonky back here, but it's okay. You start seeing that population get up there. And to provide them jobs, we could be like, hey, we need more granary workers. It fits. Look at that. Granaries as far as the eye can see. For every man, woman, and child, there was a granary in the city of Alexandria. See those buildings start popping up, the population will start going up. Equite, still need more jobs. I don't think there's a hospital anywhere. Well, there's one hospital. Put in another hospital just to provide jobs. That's got to take a dent out of that. More temples. So we did, this is Mars. Mercury. Ceres, not that I need her blessings. Bacchus. Make sure everybody gets their doodle. Just providing jobs at this point. We've got a little fire here. We just splurged on these guys, so let's go ahead and... Oh, there we go. Alright, we're at 4310. So we're almost there. Alright, we got some more upgrades going. So we're just waiting on that 4,500 and we should be done. Never really did get to export that grain like we wanted to. I mean, look at this. I mean, it might help a little bit now, but... See, it's July and we're at 68, yeah. There's not really... Without getting the trade port, like, over here... How we doing? 40. Well, what are we missing now? What are we missing? We're at 4510. Favor, prosperity, security. Oh, our culture's down a little bit. Even with all those temples, the culture's down a little bit. What's gonna make us more? We have a library, we have all that, we have all of these things. Charioteers Guild. Make sure it's working. I think you need wood. And so I can export that from somewhere, I think up here. Alright, that should do it. So once that's working, that should help out. Look how big that motherfucker is. He's huge. Get him some nice row for everybody to maneuver. Nope, okay. Alright, well that's how that's going. Sad. Fill that in. Like that, and like that. That's a little, that's not too bad, really. Come on, culture me up. What else would culture me? We got all this. How's the unemployment? Plebs are really bad. These are starting to fill up. So we'll see what we'll start doing. We'll start doing this. That does not line up perfectly along the backside there. Yeah, fill those ones now, you sons of bitches. Okay. Waiting on the wood. It's probably to be transported across the whole city. I should have built that thing closer, shouldn't I? Here, let's do that. Let's just rebuild it. Don't need this one back here now. 58 still, but that thing's not running yet, so... Come on, we're very culturous. I have all the culture. What just collapsed? Oh. It's really right next to the doodle. There we go. There we go. Now we're working. We're building some chariots now. We're practicing. How do we know when we have a chariot done? Probably let's start working over here. Monster Chariot Rally. 58. Oh, what are we missing? Well, let's look. I think we could look if we go to crime, labor, finance, imperial, ratings, resources. Alright, health. So I guess barbershop, we could do another barbershop and another clinic. And another school. So let's do that. Let's go, hey, let's put in another clinic down here. And another barber shop. Like on the street corner there. And another school. Over here too. It doesn't need to look pretty because we're just about to end this. Get that coverage up. Why did my security go down? I didn't have a raid. Why is it going down still? What the fuck? Okay. Well, color me confused. Where's that port? Alright, the only thing to do for that, I guess, is... I mean, my security rating was perfectly fine until I needed it. Let's go like this. And... this. And we're gonna need a mess hall and a recruitment post and a drill yard. So we'll do a light infantry and a missile infantry. And we'll say import all of the things. Security rating of 0. How did that happen?
Politicians are pleased with the availability of education.
Currently,
Respect for the...
Your favor in Rome is the talk of the town.
Safety in regards to crime and external threats. So, crime... Is there a crime? Collapse, happiness, health, problems? Risks. Entertainment, education, religion, commerce, desirability, law. Security? I mean, it doesn't really show me anything. So we could put in more... I guess we could put in more prefects' offices. Try to help out a little. Like, hey... well, let's get rid of some of this crime we're working with. I am bummed out that I thought we were done, and now we're just like, let's do this and let's do that. Prefect. Prefect. Ship it. Do some more down here. There might be some crime down this region. Prefect. Oh wow, we shipped meat all the way down here. Okay, well, we're getting a little closer now, right? Look at that. So, we would need... Fuck. Of course they showed up in January, the only time I didn't have any money. The only time they didn't have any money, because I just bought shit tons of everything. Changes in standard wages. Okay. So, I'm not sure why my security rating was plunging from being perfectly fine to okay before. I'm positive it went to 0 because I built Legion outposts that had no men in them. I'm positive on that. But hopefully this will make it go back up. 11, 11, 11. Yeah, they do them evenly instead of one at a time. So let's look now. Still 0. What is going on here?
More attention must be paid to our city's prosperity.
Oh, prosperity goes down when you don't have any money. Okay, so that makes sense. Security is rising. I'm not sure why it's at 0 now. I mean, the only thing I'd think is maybe crime drove it down, and then me putting in the doodles like that. When I saw prosperity plan, I didn't know it was tied to you being broke. I mean, this is probably maxed out. Yeah, that's maxed out now. So we're not buying any more of that shit. Okay, well, this is turning into a little longer one. Oh, there's money, so prosperity should start going up. And I would imagine security would start going up, too. Yep, okay, now they're on the rise. No water. Alright, well, let's go to labor.
Our city needs more workers.
Water. Giving food to these people is an issue. There's lots of food, it's just getting it from point A to point B is problematic. Be nicer if there was ways to address that. Like, if I could assign more people to hauling. Like, you know, I could assign more haulers to a specific type of building or something like that. That'd be really cool, because then I wouldn't have to dick around with this shit. I mean, this should be fine now. Yeah, we're selling tons of it now. Not maxing it out, but more. Prosperity, back up. Security, still at 0. Maybe it's because we don't have enough, of these sons of bitches now. Maybe I ham-fisted it a little too hard. And this guy might be desirability. Leaving in droves. Everybody else seems happy. I think you're just a bitch. How about you suck it up? Understand that things aren't always going to be perfect in your precious little city. More weapons are needed to supply our cohorts. Yeah, so I think we lost a bunch of people, and that caused the water issue, which made more people leave. Crimes are sporadic. That's better than common. Alright, so we ran out of weapons there. Population's going down. Oh, you know what? I think people are upset. Oh, wow. It went way back down, didn't it? Need more equites. Yeah, I ham-fisted it a little hard there. Oh, you don't have fountain water. Okay. That's a problem. So the nearest fountain is way over there. Alright, that's closer. Ah, I'm angry. Okay, Denari population's good. Population went back up. Well, it's January, so we're about to blow our money out on weapons on the next weapon shipment. Well, you know what we can do is tell them, hey, we don't need any more of those. We have a lot. Crimes are occurring. Ugh, security. We can also start building our own weapons. Alright, there they go. The first trade shipment's always the roughest, because that's when we buy a ton of stuff. Okay, let's take a good look at our...
We do not have enough jobs for...
Your favor in Rome is the talk of the town.
Alright, so security's still at 0. There have been crimes recently, so there's gotta be a crime overlay law. What if we put in a basilica? We already got that. Running into the same problem is we're running out of... It's like I gotta keep building, which means I need more stuff, which means I need more money, which means I need more people. Fountain water. There's 2... You're surrounded by fountains. And now the population's fluctuating down again. I mean, the fountain should never turn off. Everybody's assigned to work those first. 20. Alright, those are filled now. What if we tell them to start training? Maybe that'll increase security. Still got that crime problem. So, normal water, risks, problems, fire, collapse, health, happiness. Not in there. Education, health, religion, commerce, law. There's the forum. So this doesn't actually show me anything other than where they're placed. I mean, they're everywhere. I think Jupiter would make crime go away. What if we had a festival? It's still at 0. Equites are a huge problem right now. They come and they go, and they come and they go, and they come and they go. Not buying thousands and thousands and thousands of denarii worth of weapons will probably help out. Probably should tell them to stop buying any. Just keep them training. Confident, returning training, no current threats.
The finances of our city are currently all in order.
Let's increase our taxes by 1%. You guys get paid a lot. So, don't give me your shit. This thing's full. Stuff's all working and all full. Or what if we tell them to stop buying? Well, should be okay now. Probably tell them to cut off, like, one or two of the exotics. Yep, everybody's leaving. Oh wow, yeah. That pissed everybody off, so nope. That's going down. Right back down. Wow, we're running into a bigger problem than I ever expected. Construction. The Equite labor shortage is an issue. It's down and then up and then down and then up and then down and then up. We lost a patrician. We almost had it too. There was just that little tiny... This is really extending out the episode too. We're encroaching in on 2 hours. City walls would increase security. That's a huge undertaking. Zero. Security being at 0, I do not understand. We have 3 legions. We have the Basilica. We have the Forum. I can put another one of these in elsewhere to provide justice for, like, the other side of the city, I guess. Rome keeps changing the wages.
We do not have enough jobs
Down.
for all of our
It goes down. It goes to 1723, 1723, 1723. Not sure why we don't have enough people working. Crimes are occurring. Again, we have crimes. The only thing I could think is just keep dispersing out prefix offices, like, everywhere. Everywhere where I could fit one. And hopefully that will help with crime. I mean, I got a million of these things, so I would assume we'd be okay. Well, Jupiter, we were talking about a festival?
We do not have enough jobs for all of our work.
Your favor in Rome is the talk of the town.
Declare a festival. Did these? Well, those are max level. These are going back up. They're getting their stuff. 2 types of basic goods, one type of food. Security still at 0. Did I break the game? Is like pleb unemployment an issue? We just throw down more jobs for plebs, which would be like farming or a furniture factory. We have wood coming in that we're still importing. So a couple factory jobs. I mean, even if we were not doing anything with them, if they're not producing, they're still, you know, they're still being paid, technically. There's 5%. So 5% unemployment on both sides is, like, perfect. The only thing left to do is to throw down walls. So that's what we'll do. So, it's not going to be easy either, because there's shit in the way. So let's put in a gatehouse. Like, yeah, there's shit over there too. Okay, so it's got to go like back this way. Nope. Just spend a lot of money doing this. Do. That's 3,000 ducats right there. And I do definitely make more towards the end of the year. We'll make sure there's no breaks in it anywhere. Sure it's attached in here, and it goes all the way up to that corner. And then one more, like, 4,000 ducat wall down this way. Which has to go past this rock here. Because we can build these giant walls. We can't move a rock. And we're going to want to make sure we don't go into the negative, so we'll keep some ducats in the bank for when the end of the year comes. Still little. Still fluctuating there. Security is going up for the first time, but prosperity is down by 1. Oh my god, I've been recording for 2 hours. This is my longest one yet because of this issue. I think if we had made a sprint forward a little bit closer, a little bit sooner, we would have made it half an hour ago. I think it fell by 1. God damn it. Nope. Not buying you fuckers off. We're gonna we got men now. We got part of a wall. We actually do have troops. We have 3 legions here that aren't useless. It's just if they come in over here, it's not good for me. Right over here. That's not too bad. Close. That's just this guy. Can I get rid of that? Deploy the legions.
The glory is not mine.
Can you guys get out of your hole there? And then you gotta get over this way. They're gonna have to... It's over here somewhere. So, weren't they over... Oh, there they are. Go! March! Where the icons appear on the map are so wonky. You can see that there's like a little red dot while they're moving. You can see the little red dot which signifies them, but then it shows like the icon on the map shows them outside the walls. Go get them. What are those? Light infantry, I think. And then do we get the archers are in there too. That's good. The prefects are in there helping, and here comes the heavy infantry. Looks like they're running and the light infantry is chasing them down. Huzzah! Security? Rating? Security? Not all of them? No, it shows someone else on the map over here. This guy's chasing him down. Oh, there is someone left on the outside. Get him! Carthaginians. Carthaginian light infantry, not gonna stand a chance. Yeah, you's dead. Huzzah! Huzzah! Alright.
I only need to know one thing. Where they are. That which does not kill us makes
Alright, how we looking now? 4? Yeah. Yeah, everybody recognizes how wonderful I am, except for the people who think I'm a jackass. I'm not exporting enough to, Whoa. 24? Why? This has been full this whole time. It's July. Why are we not exporting any? Something wrong here? It's July. And we're exporting like nothing. What's going on? What happened? Did all the trade ships get blocked up or something? Well, that was weird. I was wondering why I didn't have any money, that's why. Do. All the way over here to the ocean. And theoretically, go training. Theoretically, that should be... Yeah, that counts. That counts like a son of a bitch is how that counts. Alright, now let's watch my security rating. 3. 4. 4. 5. Now, Equites just went nuts with the jobs. A ton of them just moved in, so we need to provide more Equite jobs. 5,000 people, yeah, that's because we just had an upgrade. Let's make sure that there's another tax office in here. Another library. We only have the one bathhouse, I think. But then water doesn't really flow this way. Farthest the water can get is like over here. 12. Prosperity went up. 13. Come on, 14. There's 14. That was shocking. How that went down to me. I watched it plunge from perfectly fine to nothing at all. 16, 17. I think it needs to get to 35, so I think we're just waiting on that to creep up now. There shouldn't be any issue. We have good legions.
You don't have to be crazy to join the legions, but it sure helps.
We have 3 good legions. Oh, we did take some losses, so let's say, why don't you buy a little bit of these guys? $21.
Your fate.
The finances
Rome is constantly changing the wages.
Unhappy workers and discourages new arrivals.
It just goes up and then down and then up and then down and then up and then down and then up and then down. Maybe maybe trade ships don't show up when there's like military units nearby. I mean, still we're still not trading that much. Oh, thank God.
A thriving city, and Caesar knows that he has you to thank for it, Governor.
That little crisis at the end added 40 minutes to the end of this episode. So this is a long one. If you've been here the whole time, thanks for watching. Elapsed time, exactly 20 years. Definitely my longest. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you've enjoyed. And I'll see you next time.